Welcome back, everybody, to GregTech New Horizons. I'm going to take a stop over here at the garden area and kind of see what we have that is grown. Because, boy, I'm glad we started this, because we're not really getting much out of it yet, surprisingly, even though I have been in this area. Kind of cleaning up, leveled out a little bit more of this. And I noticed while I was doing things, this is going to end up being a little bit of a problem. Oh, hello, Mr. Zombleton. Can you not? You have an enchanted sword, and I feel like that's going to be not fun around here. Oh my God. Alright, Mr. Enderman, I know you're not actually mad at me. Oh my... Hey, what the f... No. Come on, dude. Oh. This is not good. Oh, this is not good. And I don't really like that. So basically what I did, which isn't much, but it's something. I went ahead and planted some trees around here so that way we can get some growth. Some growth. Get some trees growing for wood, and I did kind of see. This is what I'm talking about. This is the crap I'm talking about over here. I did try and get some of this wood here from that tree. So I'll go ahead and show you what we got going on here. Off cam, I went ahead and claimed some of these little quests here to go ahead and get them out of the way. For example, like this one, I can go ahead and claim this one too. It gives us a cookie, a door, which is nice. And then these don't really have anything but fireworks, so I wasn't really too worried about it in experience. However, I'm going to chow down on this cookie right now. And I want to open up some of these loot bags. Now, I believe you can actually exchange them or something later on. I believe. Yeah, you can take 3 of them to make, the Steam Edge loot bag. But I'm interested in this because they also have a lot of food, and that's kind of what I want to get, honestly, is some food. So we're gonna spam do all of these, and look at that. I got a bunch of saplings, cool, but we got some food. So we'll eat these, and this should help us improve our hearts. I know we've got to be getting close to where, see, there we go. So that sound is what I'm looking for, because now we've got ourselves half a yellow heart. Now we've got a full yellow heart. That's what we're looking for. We need to start working on getting some tinkers. Now, tinkers should be in the Stone Age. We do have the Stone Age unlocked now. So we're going to go ahead and checkbox this, grab ourselves the lunch box. This is a nifty little 3-bag lunch bag that we can throw these food items in that we have collected. Now we can do a shift right click, and that allows us to eat straight out of it. So it's going to take some of the food that we have in there, and we're going to eat it. And that kind of just frees up inventory slots, honestly. But let's go ahead and start looking into what we need to do to start making tinkers. So we're going to follow down this line here. We've got to get a whole bunch of clay. This is going to give us a choice reward of either bacon sandwiches, more clay, or a loot bag. I believe I'm going to go ahead and just do the loot bag over the 2 bacon sandwiches. Crazy, I know, but I feel like that it has a good chance of us actually getting more food. And that's what I'm going to go with. But I need to take these out of here. We need to get ourselves, I believe it was 25 pieces of cobblestone smelted. I am looking forward to when we can get charcoal, because that is going to make our life much easier. So we need to get 25 stone. That's going to let us get a chisel, which is pretty neat because we can start kind of doing some decoration of our base. I need to make a shovel, and I'm going to collect a bunch of clay. And once I finish collecting the clay, I will get back to you guys. I feel like I'm probably going to need 2 shovels, honestly. I'm going to get back to you guys once I do that, so that way we can kind of just progress on through here. It is becoming nighttime, so let me go ahead and hit the sack, and I'll be right back. All right, so as far as gravel, clay, and sand go, I would say we are at the bare minimum for what we need right now. But hey, you know what? It's something, and that's what we needed for the quests, which we have in fact completed these. And I believe while we're down here, oh, you got to be kidding me. Really, my guy? We have 24 out of the 25. So once this thing decides to finish, then we will have the other quest done, and we can really start to work on these quests. Give me this chisel. Thank you. I'll take that for now. Give me the loot bag. And let me get another loot bag while I'm at it. So we need to get a mortar. This mortar is going to be made with flint. That's pretty much all that we can afford right now, which we do have the 2 flint that we need. So we will do this and this. Bam, grab our mortar. This has absolutely horrible durability, but it's fine. I'm not going to worry about taking these coins just yet. We need an unfired clay crucible bucket. Excuse me. Tiny pile of clay. Okay, so we're going to need a bunch of this, actually. What? Give or take a few here and there. Let's just go ahead and do a whole stack. So that will give me 8 of these. I really only needed 5, but who knows? We may need some more buckets later in the future. In the meantime, we have our unfired. We will throw it in here with, again, another piece of redwood that I stole. I am going to put my little piggy trophy on top because I think he's going to be real cute. And he... Oh, my... What? He gave me a piece of pork. Well, that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. But nice. Okay. So while those are doing their things... all right, it's done. Just kidding. While that did its thing and it's finished, we will grab ourselves some peanut butter cookies. Just adding more food to our inventory right now, which is going to be very good for us. All right, Tinker's tools are my main priority. Wood pulp. This is what's going to take a while because we need these blank patterns. But we need a bunch of wood pulp, which means I'm probably going to need to make another mortar, honestly. Because the guy that we have is going to break pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and make the 2, because, yeah, this guy is going to break really fast when we use him. So we'll put these away. Let me go ahead and kind of clear out my inventory as best as I possibly can. Let me grab these sticks, plant these trees while I'm over there. And I've got to gather more wood. So I think I'm going to just kind of go up that tree, that redwood tree like I was doing before, and kind of just seeing what I can do. And of course it is raining, but it's nighttime, so we're going to skip this. And I'll be back after I grab a whole bunch of wood. I'm going to turn probably 1 entire stack of these logs into the wood pulp with the mortar here. Just go ahead and make all the wood pulp. I guess I will only do half stack, but that's fine. I would love to sleep here. But we will make 16 paper. Now, the 16 paper, this is going to be me repeatedly placing this bucket over and over and over and over and over and over in here, and that's going to be really frustrating. So I got to do it once, and hello, there's a cool cave system going on over there. All right. I just realized we have haste 3 from sleeping earlier, so that's pretty nice. What kind of trees do we have over here? What is it? Tiger wood. These are definitely some interesting looking trees. Except for this one is ugly as heck. All right, let me get down here and start on these freaking Tinker's tools. Give me my blank pattern. Yes, please. All right. First things first, we go back into our quest book. We need the part builder, stencil table, tool station, and a pattern chest. So we are going to need a couple items here and there. I don't need all of that now. Put this here with that. And I think that's good. We need some gravel. We will need to make a chest. But we will work on the part builder. Okay, so I think you can do one with any kind of oak. Oh, I need string. I do have the cotton growing over here. Let's check and see if our cotton has grown. We do have some. I don't need a whole lot of string, but I do need some string. And I guess while I'm at it, may as well grab the rest of the items from our garden. Oh, yeah. Yep, now we're getting some good amount of food here. Did you just grow? Or did I miss you? All right. Go back down here. Let's make some string with our cotton. Like so. I think I only need 2. Oh, does it have to be oak? Interesting. You know, okay. Let me go get some oak. I'm also going to make another chest here. And put our food in it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we have our oak now. I should have everything I need right here to make these little oak guys. It needs more sticks. Easy thing to make here. Let's just go ahead and make a bunch of sticks, honestly. I'm going to need a bunch. So we will make the part builder. We will make the tool station. I forgot to grab the paper. This paper, like so, is how you will make blank patterns. Now, before I do this, I remember in a quest somewhere there is a paper bark sapling, and it requires a jungle sapling. However, we live right next to a jungle sapling, or a jungle tree area. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, basically over here. It's a bunch of jungle trees. But we're not in the jungle, but it is a highland. Is that where we are? I guess technically. So it'll be easier for us to get paper. We just had to do it for the quest earlier. So let's make the tool station. We will need 2 more pieces of flint. Excuse me. So we will do this and this, and then make our tool station. Now we need the stencil table. It takes a fence. Shouldn't be too difficult. It's just sticks and planks in the middle. I hope. that these will work. They do indeed. Okay, cool. So we will make the stencil table. And now we just need to make the pattern chest, in which we need a chest, which will be easy to make right here. Boom. Chest, and that should complete our quest. We'll throw these down here. Tool rod, pickaxe, and axe for now. Make ourselves a flint axe. This is going to save us so much time. Boom. We have a flint hatchet. Now we can actually chop trees down and repair our tools instead of always breaking them. So this should now complete our 4 blank patterns. We need a tool binding and a shovel head. Shovel head and a tool binding. And then we just need to get some more flint. Make these tools here. And we should be good to go as far as our beginning stage tinker's equipment. Now, one thing I do want to go and do real fast with you guys is I noticed on the mini map over by the slime island that we had seen, I didn't realize that, like, this is just on the other side of this mountain here. We really took a detour. We just almost did a circle here. But I want to go and check out this, like, little spawn area here, this little circle guy. Because there's dispensers in there usually, and we should be able to snag ourselves some material or some kind of loot that would be useful. We're running over here and trying to take a look at what's in here really fast. I will take a look in just a second, but there are usually some spawners on the corners of these. I will show you. Yep, so there's one there, and I believe there's 2. Yes, there are 2. But I want to grab these for string, extra string real quick, and then we're going to head back. I did not realize that I decided to do this at a horrible time, as it is becoming nighttime very quickly. But I'm going to grab all of these while I'm running for my life. This is probably not a good idea to even stop here and try and grab these. So let's hightail it back as quickly as we possibly can to our little hidey hole so we can sleep and assess the material that we have just gathered from that dispenser. We got some magnesium ingots and a steel axe. That's pretty nice. There isn't too much that we can really use this for, because I can just repair my flint stuff. But man, that's unfortunate that we're not able to sleep because we have a ton of monsters here. I really chose a poor time for us to go up there. All right, so we've got the tinker stuff going on. Let's go ahead and start getting into where we can get some charcoal. Charcoal is going to be much needed. And we have to make ourselves a little oven in order to cook it. So we need to make ourselves a knife. We can make ourselves a flint knife pretty easily. And then we should be able to use one of our blank patterns and create this brick former. So a flint knife should just be a stick and a piece of flint and shapeless crafting. And then we should be able to just cut this open to make the brick form. Once that's been completed, we need unfired coke oven bricks, which is why I was trying to grab a lot of the clay and sand earlier, which we do have an okay amount of sand and some clay, but I do not believe it is going to be enough for us. So we will do this for now. Kind of see how many we get. Okay, so that we are so close. So close. I just need to grab ourselves one more piece of sand here. and we should be good to go to make the coke oven, unfired coke oven bricks. Alright, so I went ahead and moved ourselves a crafting table up here, and our bricks are finished. We should have everything we need now to complete the quest. So we got to make some coke oven bricks. Super easy. Go ahead and do all of this and this. And now, I'm just going to go ahead and plop this bad boy down here. Should be just a 3x3, but hollow in the middle. And boom. And we'll throw some of these logs in here. And over time, this will slowly, and good lord do I mean slowly, make us some charcoal and some creosote. What we can do with the creosote, which is probably going to be one of my biggest purposes, is we can take some of our wool that we've gathered with a bucket of creosote and a stick and actually make some torches. As you can see here, I've also just went ahead and expanded our garden a pretty significant amount here, so that way we can continue eating and living off of the land. But I think for the most part, that's going to go ahead and wrap things up for today's episode. I wanted to just get started with some okay tools and kind of get through some of the quests that will really start to help us with the progression. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.